Right. Before we go on to the legacy of Cain, I'll have a look around. There's a villager here. Ooh, New Tristram's history.
After King Leoric went mad, no one lived in these parts for a long time. Then adventurers were lured here by tales of riches to be found inside the old cathedral. New Tristram started when some traveling merchants decided to set down here to sell to the adventurers. It grew quickly. Lots of good farming in these parts. Well, before all of this started.
I see. Diablo seems to have screwed a lot more than just the land and people that live here. Seems to have pulled in people from outside to screw them over.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
I seek your wisdom. Tell me of the fallen star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
The spirits grant me blessings.
Oh yeah! Thank you very much. Active skill unlocked, fire bats. Really? And I've reached the checkpoint too. Oh, I can go around there now, can I? Right, skills. Instead of that I can get fire bats. Calls forth a swarm of fiery bats. Okay. Let's see what that does. Ooh. Eats away your mana quite quickly though. Anyway, let's talk to Deckard Cain.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
The Leoric should be in the unformed land, yet he stands between me and the fallen star.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Haedrig. He knows of its whereabouts.
Haedrig, eh?
You should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe the evidence of your own eyes?
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Zakharum tomes warn of a falling star. The Haedrig scroll spoke of the dead rising, and the Lord of Lies. The prophecy of the end days says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
Yes, you've been telling me about the texts since I was 8 years old, Uncle. I just don't think we should read too much into them.
Leah, you really are a fool.
I've spent most of my life traveling from place to place with Uncle Deckard, while he did his crazy research.
What does your uncle seek?
He's convinced that the forces of hell will invade our world and bring about the end times. All these years, he's still searching for a way to stop this apocalypse.
Do you have knowledge of your mother?
She wasn't from Tristram originally. She came here during the Troubles. She was in search of something, but I'm not sure what. She reminds me of Uncle Deckard, obsessed with the war between angels and demons.
How did Adria pass to the unformed land?
You mean, how did she die? Well, details are hazy, but I know that Adria was obsessed with chasing the arcane. She knew she could never raise a child. Uncle Deckard believes that the madness and horror of her life finally caught up with her.
The madness and horror. That's just lovely.
I am the last of the Haedrig. I couldn't always claim this. In fact, if I had turned to the Haedrig teachings sooner, Diablo could have been stopped before his reign of terror began.
You cannot believe this.
When the first signs appeared, I did nothing. I had shrugged the old tales off like they were so much fantasy, and Tristram, No, the world has paid dearly for my arrogance. I have tried to make up for my failings. Leah and I have spent her lifetime scouring the world, collecting pieces of the prophecy of the end days. If I can decipher it, we will have the key to defeating the Lords of Hell.
Well, that would be quite useful. Tell me more of the end days.
The prophecy of the end days is contained within the Haedrig tomes I inherited from my ancestor, Jared Kane. It is a warning to those who could interpret it regarding Hell's ultimate invasion of our world, written by many different people throughout history, in many different lands. All known versions of the prophecy are incomplete. I have spent a good part of the past 20 years trying to complete it. I am certain it holds the answers to defeating the Lords of Hell.
Right. Maybe I could ask more of these questions later. I think I'll move on now. Well, that cart's out of the way. Well, actually, Mayor Hollis, what do you have to say?
So this is how it ends? They dragged my cart from the road, but for what? I can't get it repaired. Might as well dig a hole and die in it.
Wow,
Your
you're just
fear
full of
poisons
complaints.
You must quiet your fear and help your town.
Sobering advice. Right, Argus the
I've
Collector.
got some new things in today that I'm sure you'll love.
Well, what do you
To
have?
promise me you'll take good care of whatever I sell you.
You've got the same stuff as the other guy around the corner, but I think yours is more expensive. So, screw you. I don't want your stuff.
Leah spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife, tending the wounded.
What? She was out defending the gates this morning. What is driving that woman?
Drugs, probably. That or
Here, old Rumford has
coffee.
us down to half rations. How are we supposed to fight if we're starving?
The rest of the town is down to quarter, including my wife. But you can quit if you want.
yeah. I'm still fighting. That should be good enough for you. Haedrig Aemon. Got all these other villagers round here. What do you have to say, villager?
You think you're some type of hero, here to save us all? The dead will feast on your bones as easily as they will ours.
Well, you're a cheery fucker, aren't you?
Hey, come over here. I've got some new things you really need to see. No one round here appreciates the work I put into acquiring these fine wares. It's naughty,
Yes.
I can tell you
Everyone
that.
seems to have put in equal amounts of work for this bullshit. Right, Haedrig, what do you have to say?
Blacksmith, Deckard Kane said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. That's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
It must be done, blacksmith. I will help you.
Thank you. Follow me.
I hope that isn't a Scottish accent. I really do. Right then. Let's see where this crazy woman is. I can try it and use power as well. Like that. Don't think there's anything else around here. Take some more pain.
I'm sorry. They suffer, blacksmith. Aid us.
Oh, whoops, that's the wrong button. I think we're good.
Need more time.
Oh right, some cooldown. Yeah, of course. Well, they're at a reasonable amount of health. Ooh, a sash. Don't know what that'll do for me, but it's a sash.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
I maybe wouldn't stand that close.
Haedrig, help me!
I knew it.
I do do not have enough mana.
Yeah, I know. And she's down. Go pick up that sash. Got some gold. Let's have a look. What's this? Scouting large shield of the... Oh, scouting targe shield of the line. 5% better chance of fight. Oh, plus 7 strength. That is just so much better than what I have. Can I put it on? Yes, I can. Oh, tasty. Right. Sorry about killing your wife there, Haedrig.
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Haedrig Aemon.
I need your assistance, Haedrig. I search for the crown of Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with his chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Okay. Open the northwest gate. Will do. Let's just get out of this place first. Resummon my dogs. And I'll go over this way.
There's a big pack coming this time. Stand your ground.
Okay.
That was the last of them. The bridge is clear.
Ah, some new lore.
Scavengers are ugly, pathetic creatures who survive off of carrion and corpses, too diseased to attract any other carnivores. I did once meet a raggedy fellow who claimed that he had trained one of the beasts to bring him large rats to eat. But I'm sure the story is utter nonsense.
Utter nonsense indeed, eh? Well, the next thing I've got to do is go and find the shattered crown. Find the cemetery of the Forsaken in the Weeping... the Weeping Hollow. Can't even speak. What the hell's wrong with me today? And also, this Haedrig guy... I must have gone all the way back to town. He's got a terrible accent. Just got to say that right now. That is an awful accent.